them. We're going to take the fight to them. They did it, showing up early in this ball game.
To the ground game, handed off. Audric Estime. And Estime, 2nd and 4. Hartman gives Estime straight up the middle. And for Notre Dame offensively, Jabron Payne checks in at tailback. Hartman drops, fires, and this pass is caught. This is Payne, and Payne goes in for the Notre. And this Irish offense that was set up so well by their defense for their first possession. Hand this foot.
Take a look at Estime here. Such a good inside runner, but has the ability to bounce it outside. And when he gets those shoulders square down the field, he's a hard guy to tackle.
USC, 1st and 10. Hartman drops. This is complete to Estime, who is working that sideline, lowers the shot. Second and 6. Football goes right back to Estime, but he is met immediately. Davis and Alexander combined.
You know, the challenge for Notre Dame up front is how athletic. This is Bear Alexander right here in the middle of your screen. They're so athletic up front, and Bear Alexander, good leverage there, the low man, and then he's able to see.
3rd and 5. Hartman drops, and then he speaks. Everybody on this defense, everybody on this team listens. Jeremiah Love checks in, give Love the football.
On the perimeter, and they're trying to pull these guards, but the penetration of this defensive line by USC does not let them get started. When you knock the pullers off, you disrupt the whole play. You see this USC defense sprinting to the ball. Tacky Curtis making the play.
2nd and 11. Hartman to the air and has a completion. This is Jordan Faison backfield. Hartman complete to the outside with some space in front. This is Chris Tyree. The speed formation stays in Eli Raritan. Hartman trying to set up a reverse. It's Faison, and Faison now with some room out.
Going to run a gap run. They pull the guard, then they bring Faison back around the other way. You anticipate a downhill run. You give it to Faison. In a short period of time, this guy's become one of Notre Dame's best playmakers.
Hartman gives and straight up the middle goes. He's a true freshman.
The guy's got juice. Just watch the tape. You don't need to know a lot about football. He leaps off with his quickness, speed, and acceleration.
Hartman drops, and this pass empty it out for Hartman. Scans and fires. This is complete to his. Talk about an offense that averages over 50 points per game, led by Williams. And so far, it's been all Irish defense. Now Hartman
showing a pressure look. Looks like they might bail out of there.
Hartman, clean drop, protected well, and this pass is complete. And then heavy formation for Notre Dame. Hand the football straight up.
Tight ends in the ball game, and just give it to this guy right here. We're here, we're here, we're downhill. The Notre Dame offensive line challenged this week, knocking them off the ball. Second puller. Biggest thing is give it to number 7. He's going to create his own hole. No chance for
Williams' career. Now back onto the field comes Hartman. Hartman has a completion. It's Rico.
Sideline. Corner comes off. Rico runs by him.
Here's Estime, and Estime tries. Defensive coordinator talked about the importance of getting ahead so that he could call this game the way he wants to. This is how he wants to call it. Estime right down.
Coogan and Spindler, there they go. Watch Coogan here leading up in the hole, pushing the linebacker by, and one more time, it's a stretch and a cut by Audric Estime, and big number 7 square running down football. Got 4 tight ends in the ball game. We're going to try to hammer SC right here.
Straight up the gate, as well as these heavy formations that Notre Dame has run. Hartman, this time play action. On the roll, he's looking for his tight end, puts it up top, and this is going to be slowly.
Love the call here by Jared Parker. They go motion over here, they go naked back here. I don't like the decision. He has Holton Stays right in his face. He wanted to be aggressive going down the field to Evans. He throws it to Stays, he's still running.
Who has been their top target in the pass game. And Holton Stays into the game at tight end.
Scrimmage.
Big time opportunity for this SC defense. 3rd and 7. Hartman firing, and this pass falls.
Coordinators, it's pressure over here. He has stays running up and running out. It's single coverage. He's got the right call. The ball is just hot. The run game, we haven't heard much from this USC pass rush throughout this game so far.
Now Hartman to Faison, and Faison makes one man miss. And
they got banged up and they put him in, and he's really shown up here the last couple of weeks.
Handed away. This is Love. Hartman scanning. And fires this football into the
here, Ford, and they run him into the flat, and watch this guy right here. Maybe the most dynamic player on USC's defense, Kalen Bullock. And if he doesn't make this...
There's Evans in motion. Handed off to Estime. Now Estime.
Not put so much pressure on this inside run.
Hartman back to Estime, and Estime is carrying.
And wear USC out. You see the pulling guard, you see the pulling tackle. And again, Estime goes east and west, and then he gets north and south, and he's hard to tack with. Can't just all be Estime.
We're back to Estime. Hartman patiently complete to his tight end. It's Evans. Pistol formation for Notre Dame. Merriweather in motion. Hand the football to Adric Estime.
Here in the second half.
Play action for Hartman. Now Hartman looking deep down the field towards Tyree, and that pass is caught and in for the...
Much maligned offensive line for Notre Dame. Excellent run blocking. Tyree's going to be in the slot. He's going to run the deep post. There's nobody in the middle of the field. Sam Hartman is the best deep thrower in college football.
Pistol set for Sam Hartman. Hartman gives it to Estime. A big hole opens up. Now Estime, 14 carries, 68 yards, and a couple of touchdowns. Only had 10 carries for 20 a week ago. Estime up the gut. Gordon Faison back in the game at receiver. He's in motion. Take it to Faison. Flip it back. Estime.
To beat the heat.
Hartman drops, gets that ball out quickly, just as you said. The Holden stays and Holden. Hartman flips it back. Estime takes his time. Across the formation. Hartman setting up a screen for Price. And Price is going to lose.
In the middle, it looks like a pressure look on the back end.
Hartman flushed. Hartman's going to throw on the run, and it is battered. Heavy formation. Give the football to Estime. And Estime rumbled.
Bet they hand it to number 7.
Good bet. Estime in the backfield in shotgun. Give him the ball. Now Estime